I just got a dude to send me $150 so that I would text him back. Men are so stupid.
Okay, too many of y'all are out here trying to be the next bitch, and that don't work for all of y'all. Too many of you bitches out here trying to be a long nail, big booty, fucking lace front, at down to your ass bitch, and that don't work for all of y'all. You gotta use what you got to get what you want. Like, prime example, they see the natural body, they automatically think that I'm innocent, so I use that to my advantage. How much is it to park? Boom, my parking paid for. Do they take card? Boom, my food paid for. What time do they close? Boom, my admissions paid for. Okay? Little do they know, bitch, I will scam you just like these long nail, big booty, lace front wearing ass bitches. You have to use what you got to get what you want. Stop trying to be like the next bitch. That might not work for you.
Do I want to act like we're in a relationship? Yes, I do. Do I actually want to date you? Absolutely not. Are you allowed to talk to other people? I'd prefer if you didn't. Can I? Yes, I can. Is that toxic? Probably. Do I care? No.
Like a friend in a friend zone that'll buy you dinners.
I do.
But then like you hit up like this other dude when you want to get railed.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
It's exactly how it goes.
Yeah.
Nope. 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 Yep.
You should always have 3 boyfriends. One of them is probably going to be your main, one of them is going to be your side, and the other one's going to be the backup. But just keep in mind the rotation does change, so sometimes the main will be the side will be the main, it is what it is. The reason I say 3 is the magic number is because guys are always somehow trying to test boundaries like little boys, you know what I'm saying? So you can't let them kind of walk all over you. Like, you have to not respond to them. But then if you want some, appointment, you have to get that somewhere, and I just feel like having 3 is really smart because it maintains your dignity, and then it also gives you options, and then you just keep adding to the roster as you go. And then you just keep adding to the roster as you go.
Some hard pills to swallow, guys, I know, but the truth shall set you free. And that's what I'm here to bring you guys. The truth. Each and every video, no matter how painful, no matter how hard it is, you will be better for it. Because once you understand women and you understand their motives and what drives them, you'll be at a better place in life. You won't be so angry at them. You won't be cynical. You won't see them as these perfect little angels that can do no wrong, because women are anything but that. Matter of fact, women are always in male use mode. They're always looking to extract, use, and get things from men. They see us, unfortunately, as a commodity, as a means to an end, as a one-way ticket to get to some other place. They don't mind waiting at the finish line. You breaking your back, you doing whatever you got to do to complete the job, and they want to benefit from your hard work. This is just how women are. This is how they're built. It's just innate in them to use men. They will always compartmentalize guys. Like the last clip said, the girl has the side guy, then the main guy, then the guy who's at the backup plan. So let's break those down, right? Starting with the side guy. Now, this guy is the guy you actually want to be because he gets all the benefits. He gets the sex. He doesn't have to be her shoulder to cry on. He doesn't have to listen to her problems. He doesn't have to go visit the in-laws. He doesn't have to do any of that. He doesn't have to take her out to dinner, see her friends, none of that. All he does is blow her back out. He comes through when things are kind of hectic with the main guy, and we'll get to him in a second, and he just comes through and smashes real quick. Or she might go over his house and she's crying, she's sad. He's like, all right, let's just hang out. Let's have sex. Let's just have a good time. He typically, the side guy, he doesn't pay for much of anything. Matter of fact, she's usually paying for the side guy because he has good sex. He has good bedroom action. And oftentimes the side guy is shared with the girl's best friends, with the girl's sisters. I've been there, done that. I've been all 3 guys before, and I'm quite sure all you guys have, whether you realize it or not. So the side guy is the guy who gets all the fun action. He gets the girl that, she's not stuck up, she's not uptight, she's not all these different things. Now, the side guy, the only downside is she can just get rid of you at any time. And she can get rid of all 3 guys. But the side guy, you're pretty much disposable because in her eyes, she thinks, okay, you know what? This guy will never really commit to me. He's far too attractive. He's far too good looking. So, I'm tired of being used. I'm tired of being smashed. And the thing about the side guy, she will try to turn you into the main guy, which I'm going to segue into next. And she'll try to say, hey, so where do you see this going? And you guys have been hooking up, having sex, having a good time, no strings attached, friends with benefits. You just coming through smashing and you guys are laughing. But then after maybe 3-4 months, maybe a year or so, sometimes it's 4 or 5 hangouts, 4 or 5 sex sessions. And now she's like, so do you just see me as a sex object? And you're like, what do you mean? I thought we were just having a good time. I'm enjoying our time. And she tries to turn you into the main guy, the quote unquote beta boyfriend, the guy who's long term. And she'll give you an ultimatum. She'll say, so, well, if you don't see this going anywhere, then I don't think it's going to work out. And then if you're a side guy who has game and who knows who he is and who has options, who has the abundance mindset, you're not going to fold. Because if you do fold and she'll turn you to that boyfriend, now she can make the rules. Now she can say, hey, this is how things are going to go. Right? So don't be afraid to lose a woman. If you're a side guy, you will lose a lot of different women. A lot of them will drift off and go to be with a boyfriend, a guy who actually cares about her. But here's the thing. They won't want to really be with that boyfriend. They just want a guy who is going to take them out. Now, the main guy, he has to go to different events. This is number 2. He has to go go shopping with her. He has to go do this. He has to hold her hand. He has to visit the in-laws. He has to go to family reunions, all these different things, work parties. He takes a picture here or there. He's just kind of like a prop. Now, I'm not saying all boyfriends or even husbands for this case are props, but for the most part, a relationship for a woman is a carousel break. She's tired of getting ran through by the side guy, all these alpha males, all these guys who are good looking, she can't get to commit. So she settles for the main guy. The main guy is usually 9 times out of 10, the type of guy that a woman will settle for because she just can't get the guy that she really wants. And not saying she'll resent him, but she won't give him that crazy wild sex like she did with the side guy, like I said, number 1. And the main guy, he'll get the starfish sex. He'll get the boring sex, the sex that's just, kind of nonchalant. And he's kind of on a pay-to-play basis. He's on a reward system. So if he is a good little boy, if he does everything he's supposed to do, he'll get some sex. But if he gets on her nerves, if he frustrates her or he annoys her, what'll happen is she'll have him sleep on the couch. She'll say, you know what? I don't see this going anywhere. Or, we're kind of different places in our life. So the leash is really short for the main guy. So he can't do a lot wrong, right? But the side guy, everything pretty much he does is right. So he can do no wrong pretty much. The side guy, he can get demoted, but it's kind of hard. All right, the side guy, he just usually gets wiped out. So the main guy, he'll get demoted to number 3, the backup dude, where she says, so I think we should just be friends. And you kind of caught off guard because in your mind, as the main guy, you're doing everything you're supposed to. You're holding her hand, you listen to her problems, you're loving on her, you're getting her things for Valentine's Day, and now she just wants to be friends. Now she just sees you as a guy who's, it was fun while it lasted. And the main guy usually is asking questions. So what did I do wrong? What can I do to make her happy? Why does she want to leave me? Why does she just want to be friends? What's going on? So she'll demote you to the backup plan. Now the backup plan, and notice how all these guys can kind of fluctuate. The backup guy, he's just a dude who's waiting in the wings. He's waiting to get his opportunity, or he's had his quote unquote opportunity with her. But, she got comfortable. Everything is cool. So she wants to move on to something bigger and better. Now, here's the thing. These men can fluctuate just like that girl said. You can go to side guy, you can go to main guy, you can back up, you go back up. You can kind of bounce back and forth due to the fact that women have a lot of different options. So they're always entertaining guys. So let's say you're a side guy, hypothetically, and she meets another side guy or a guy who's really attractive, much more attractive than you, much more higher sex appeal. So she'll get rid of you and then she'll put in that new guy. Or she'll try to demote you to the main guy and try to manipulate you to be her boyfriend while she gets that other attractive guy to the side guy. Or if you're the main guy, like I said, she'll demote you to the backup guy. Or the backup guy, she could promote you to the main guy, the boyfriend. But that doesn't really happen a lot because this guy is usually in the friend zone. She doesn't really find him really attractive like that. So if she gets really, really desperate one day, she'll give the little backup guy a chance and say, hey, here you go. I'll give you a promotion. But his string is really short. He doesn't have any leash, right? Because she doesn't really find him attractive anyway. And usually she's at her wit's end, right? And she needs a retirement plan. That's what really the backup or friend zone guy is for. Number 3. He's just a guy that's there and he's desperate. She knows that he doesn't have any options like that. So he literally is on layaway for months, years and years on end, decade, 2 decades. And she knows that, you know what, this guy, I can have him anytime I want. As opposed to the side guy, the guy who's really attractive. She's like, okay, I got to give it to him right now, right? So you don't want to be the backup out of any other 3. Don't be that guy. Don't be the guy in the friend zone. Don't be the guy that's just waiting in the wings, twiddling his thumbs, right? So ultimately, guys, understand that women prioritize men in different ways. And it all depends on how attractive you are. I'm going to be honest. So if you're a good-looking guy, you have sex appeal, you work out, you're pretty social, what'll happen is she's like, okay, you know what? This guy, he's attractive. He can get other women, so he'll be the side guy. Now, if you're a guy who who has good morals and values, who's well-spoken, who has a good 9 to 5 and everything, but you're not insanely attractive, you work out here and there, you know what I'm talking about. What'll happen is she'll say, okay, we can be together. And I'm not saying it won't last or she won't give you good sex, but it won't be that crazy wild sex she would get that side guy. The backup guy, you're just there to listen to her problems. If she's going through something at work and she can call you 2, 3, 4 months down the road and y'all can just chit chat. You guys can go for coffee, go for tea and crumpets and maybe have a picnic, right? But you will never, rarely if ever, get physical and get sexual with her.